It's a great pleasure for me to have an opportunity to talk about the Salzburg Global Seminar and also to reflect a little bit on my own experience. I started coming to the Salzburg Seminar when it was purely American Studies back in 1985, and it was a very overwhelming experience for me to meet, I think something like 75 scholars from all over Europe and outside of Europe as well. And from that experience, I have many friends today who I brought to my campus at Princeton, where I taught at that time to give lectures. Some were in residence for as much as a year, and I've continued that. I was able to come again in 1994 for a seminar when I had moved to the University of California, Riverside. I've had over 50 scholars from abroad in residence at a center that I direct there. So it's had a lot of consequences for the people that I've met at Salzburg to be able to provide them with fellowship opportunities and funding to be in residence at a university like mine. So that's been, for me, a very exciting aspect of my career, which started back in 1985 here at Salzburg. There's no question about it that my experience of working with the people who come here and what I learned from them about the way they think about topics, global topics in the United States, has changed the way that I think in my own research, the research that I do, the teaching that I do, having the opportunity to share my own views with people from so many different countries, from so many different points of view that they bring to the table. And those exchanges I carry into my classroom. And when I go back, I tell my students, I was just in Salzburg, Austria for a week, and here is what people in Germany and Italy and Spain and Switzerland are saying about the United States today, and convey that to them. It generates great discussions with the students because they have no idea what people are thinking in other countries around the world. They only know what they know in their local community. I think it's really crucial in the world today, especially given the role of the United States in the global world, that we have this kind of dialogue and have an opportunity to raise critical issues. Sometimes great disagreements take place in the seminar about positions that we Americans may hold and are not fully understood by people elsewhere, and positions that people in other countries have toward the United States that we're not aware of. And it's extremely important that we have those exchanges and then carry back to our classrooms what we take away from this opportunity that we have to meet and talk together. One of the really exciting aspects of this experience of being in Salzburg with a group of people like this is the broadening of the thinking that goes on. We all start with our own positions, but after several days together, we've all come to see things differently and to see issues in a different light. It's very interdisciplinary. People are coming from different disciplinary backgrounds, thinking about the same problems and same issues. And that's why the teaching effect of this is so important, because we all carry back to our students these new ideas, and that spreads then into a much larger group. The word of mouth aspect of the Salzburg Seminar is extremely important. People go back to their countries and they tell their colleagues what they got out of this experience, and then their colleagues want to come. And it just keeps widening the net of people who are involved in the kind of thinking and creative work that takes place here.